Hi, Sunflower and Josie here. Today I'm going to talk about peeing and pooping in the woods, what you always wanted to know. Um, so hiking in the woods, when you have to go to the bathroom, it's especially now because there's like no bushes. You can't hide behind a bush. The trees are, hopefully you can find a tree big enough to cover you, but it's not always the case. I know I was hiking and I had to pee really bad. So I took my trekking poles and there was a dead stump, so I laid them across the stump and they kind of went across the trail. And then just a few feet up was this huge tree. So I had Josie sitting on the trail, and so I pull my pants down and I'm peeing and everything, and I hear somebody coming up, and it's a guy, and he's like, "Hello?" And I just yell out, "Peeing!" and he just stops dead in his tracks, and I finish what I'm doing and everything, and zip up and come out from behind the tree, and I'm just laughing, and he's like, "I wondered why there was trekking poles and a little dog in the middle of the trail and nobody else." And I go, "Oh, sorry, I had to pee really bad." And so he was just cracking up, and we went on our merry little way. And then another time, I had been hiking for, probably 3 or 4 hours. Hadn't seen a hiker for forever. And I was like, I had just come up around this curve and there was a nice little rock formation and big log and everything. So I took my pack and everything off, and then the trail kind of went up and around, and I had a little snack, and I thought, oh, this I might as well just go pee while I'm here too, So I no more pee, get done, just barely get my pants pulled up. Hikers from both sides come. I'm like, where are these people coming from? There's for hours nobody showed up. As soon as I decide to pee, they show up. And it's like, it's ridiculous. I'm like, Sunflower must have some good smelling pee, because those hiker hounds, they find it every time. And it's just ridiculous. And then let's see another time I was going, had just finished, same thing, just barely got my pants pulled up, and who do I see but the Englishman and Jackson coming down. And I hadn't seen him for I think a day or two, and they were slack packing the opposite direction that I was going. And I was like, can't believe it was them. And then of all people, almost catching me peeing on the trail again. But then my last day, when I was hiking from Neal's Gap to Hog Pen, of course I had to poop that day, and I was like, oh, I hate pooping on the trail. But I remember going, and there was this big grassy area where a bunch of us were eating lunch, and there was a ton of people on trail that day. And I was like, man, I'm gonna have a hard time finding a place to go with all these people around. And these 2 Japanese guys had just gone off the trail in the one direction. And I was like, so I went off in the opposite direction and kind of went down this hill and stuff, found this big tree, and dug my little cat hole and everything. So I thought, oh good, hopefully we'll be safe going here. And went ahead, did my business, got it all done, nobody's seeing me, and I was like, thank goodness, because I figured about the time I start going, the 2 Japanese guys would probably pop up out of the woods, but they didn't, thank goodness. The thing about pooping though, after you sit there and you bury your poop and everything, it's almost like you want to put a rock on top of it as a monument or something to your poop. It's just, I don't know. It's just weird. Pooping in the woods, you know, is a little different. I mean, I have IBS, and I'm used to like emergency poops along the side of the road, jumping out in a cornfield or whatever, you know, but on the trail, you know, you have to bury everything. So it's a little different. But yeah, that's what peeing and pooping's like on the trail. Hopefully you never get caught with your pants down, but one of these times I'm sure it's going to happen. Somebody's going to get a full moon with a shower happening. Well, that's it for now. Talk to you later.